kitchen. This is a series of videos where I'm going to be making different recipes that are easy and student friendly. So today I'm making some Halloween spooky biscuits. So we're going to be making shortbread and cutting them into cute little bat shapes ready for Halloween. So let's get started. I've preheated the oven to 180 degrees Celsius, mine's a fan oven, and we'll post a link for the recipe as well in case you have a different oven and you have like a different setting and things. So for this recipe you only need 3 ingredients. You need plain flour, butter, and you can use any butter that you've got in the fridge, and caster sugar. So first what we're going to do is mix together our butter and our caster sugar. So I'm just going to pop those in the bowl. And sugar. And then I'm just going to mix those together with my wooden spoon, like so. I left the butter out of the fridge for a little bit so it was softer to work with, otherwise it's a pain to mix stuff into it. So I'm just mixing it in like that, and as you can see it's quite easy, it just goes together quite nicely, like so. So next, once I've got that bit of sugar mixed in, we're going to add in our flour. So I've just got plain flour in here, and here we go. Mix that in like so. So like I said, this is a really simple recipe, 3 ingredients. You can have it done in about 40 minutes I reckon, so quite simple to make. And they're quite nice little gifts if you've got somebody whose birthdays around Halloween, or you could adapt them and do them for Christmas or Easter. So really simple, or you could just do it for anything and make the letter of someone's name or anything like that. Really easy to do. So your mixture basically should end up looking like breadcrumbs. Some people refer to it as looking like sand, but you should have finer bits as well as some lumpier bits like this, so you can see that there. We've got some big bits and then we've got some tiny little lumps as well. Don't worry because you might think that it's not coming together, but that's perfect what you need. So you'll probably look at the mixture as it is and think, that's not going to make biscuits, but it definitely will. So we're going to put some flour onto our surface to make sure that it doesn't stick to the side. So I'm going to put quite a bit of flour on. Do you want me to do the spelling out? So you just want to tip your mixture out onto the side. And then just use your hands now just to combine it together. So you just pack it into kind of like a lump, I suppose, and this will just help form, as you can see, the dough. So it's gone from being quite crumbly in texture to a combined lump, like so. You just want to keep working that in. Bits will fall out, but just keep pushing them in until eventually it will all stay together. So I'm now just flouring my rolling pin so that the dough doesn't stick to it, and I'm just going to flour over the side again just to make sure. And what we're going to do is, now we've got the combined dough, we're just going to roll it out so it's about 1 centimetre thick. So I'm never very good at knowing how thick the dough is, but we'll just guess. It'll be absolutely fine. So a little tip, you can make this recipe suitable for vegans, vegetarians, everybody, because there's no eggs, and I use a dairy-free butter, so a sunflower spread or anything like that, so that I can make sure it's friendly for anyone with intolerances. So now I'm going to use this cookie cutter, which is a really cute bat shape, to cut out my biscuits. So once you've cut out your bat shapes, all you need to do is really carefully get it off the side. I'm going to use a spatula to try and get mine up. It might mess the shape up a little bit, but and I don't think I see. But here's a bat shaped biscuit. So we'll just pop that on the tray and do the same for all the others. But make sure you leave a little bit of space between them on the baking tray in case they grow in the oven. You don't want them to stick together. shapes, you can use the leftover dough, just bring it back in, flour your side again, combine it back together, and then you can just cut out more biscuit shapes. So what we figured is that some of the leftover dough look like fangs, so we're going to turn those into vampire fang biscuits. So just going to use up as much of the dough as possible, and see what we make, see what we can get. So just roll out the leftover dough again to the same thickness, about 1 centimetre, roughly. So, and then just do the same thing, cutting out your back shapes. So, here are my back shaped biscuits. I don't know if you can see those, and we've also got some that look a bit like vampire fangs, but we'll see what they look like when they're baked. So these now need to go in the fridge for 20 minutes, so we'll check back in with you when they've been in the fridge for a while. So we're going to pop these into the oven, and they will cook now for 15 minutes-ish, and then we'll check on them and see how they turned out. So make sure you tune back in then. So the biscuits are ready, so we're now going to take them out of the oven. And here we have them, our little bat biscuits and fangs. We'll leave them to cool for a little while, and then you can come back and watch us decorate them. Right, so we're back and it's time to decorate. So I have this black icing pen. You can buy them from most supermarkets quite cheaply. I'm trying to think where else, Hobbycraft, anywhere like that. And I'm just going to decorate around the outside of the bat and then give it 2 eyes. And I think that's going to be the extent of my creativity for these, because I'm not very arty. So here we go, let's see how this turns out. So what you could do in your flats or in your houses is have a biscuit decorating competition, so you can create those the best, making them look the most spooky. Smiley thing. Yeah, you look like the coolest bat around. Oh yeah, looks like I've got sunglasses. So here is my bat with his sunglasses and smiley face. Not a very scary bat. So yeah, I'm going to decorate the rest. Stick around to watch that. We'll speed it up a bit because that took me a while. Biscuits. Me and Luke had a go at decorating some, and they're interesting, but we try our best. So now I'm going to try one, do a little taste test and rate them out of 10 for you. So let's go with Luke's one, because it looks sad. I feel like Mary Berry. Very nice. No soggy bottom. And beautifully decorated, I think she would say. They're very nice, and I think you'll all enjoy them lots. So if you want to have a go at making these, please do. Make them with your flat, have a decorating competition in your flat, but please do let us know and show us your finished product. So tag us at UoGSU on any social media channels and hashtag Maani's Kitchen. Hope you've enjoyed watching it, and make sure you check out the next one, which is for bonfire night, but more to follow soon. Bye everyone.